I went deep into the mountains and didn't expect something so originally to be hidden here. I planned to explore the mountain. As soon as I looked up, I saw this giant ancient tree, hollow, big enough to hold several people. Put down the backpack, take out a coil of rope, wrap the rope around the wooden plank, tie a secure dead knot. While lighting the fire, my hand slipped. The flame instantly flared up. Holding the torch, I explored inside. Inside is deep and dry. The wind swirls with the sound of the peepa is truly soothing. If you like this kind of immersive wild exploration, quickly hit the follow button. Next, I'll take you deeper into this tree hollow. Maybe it can be transformed into a temporary shelter. Every night has a slow-paced, wild rhythm, accompanying everyone into follow so you won't get lost. After exploring, head back outside. Take the saw of the backpack. Today, we'll clean up this tree hollow into a small shelter. After a lot of effort, I finally sawed down that piece of wood. When carrying the wood outside, it actually feels quite interesting. Next, loosen the soil inside the hollow. Little by little, pound the stones flat. Make a small flat platform. He goes outside again to find a few straight logs. Cut them to suitable lengths. Carry them back to the shelter. Set each one at the entrance of the hollow. Fixed posts for the doorway. Then add a few crossbars, making it even sturdier. Finally, use soil to fill the gaps. Step back and forth with your feet. Then use a shovel to pound it firmly. The soil outside the doorway also needs to be compacted. Rest for a moment, then go out again. Cut a few thin pieces of wood. Build a bed for yourself. You can't sleep directly on the muddy ground. Drill a hole in the marked wall of the hollow. Measure the length of the wooden stick. Then drill a corresponding hole in the opposite wall. Thread the thin wooden stick through. Saw off the excess part. Repeat the same steps. Before long, a sturdy bed frame is completed. Take some dry wood shavings from the hollow wall. Tear them into small pieces. Spread them under the bed frame. Moisture-proof and comfortable. Then go outside to find some long vines. Bring them back to the shelter and start weaving the bed surface. Press the vines tightly against the hollow wall. Drill holes and secure them with wood shavings. Thanks to the flexibility of the vines, wrap them around the bed frame layer by layer. The deep knocking sound is truly soothing. It doesn't take long. A sturdy vine bed surface is completed. It feels very firm to the touch. Lift your feet and gently bounce twice on it. The vines make a soft, elastic sound. Sturdy enough tonight, I can finally sleep well. Pull another vine and coil it into a ring. Use thin rope to tightly secure each loop. Then place the ring inside the bed frame. Gather some appropriately sized wood pieces. Stuff them under the bed frame. Wrap each layer of wood with wet soil. Fill the gaps little by little. Speaking of which, can you guess what Xiao Shuai is doing this for? Write your answer in the comments or bullet chat. Xiao Shuai continues smoothing the soil. The answer will be revealed shortly. First, build a roof for the tree hollow. Find a thick log. Drill several holes in it. Use an axe to strip the bark along the grain. The peeling sound is very satisfying. Trim both ends of the log. For easier fixing, drill 2 holes on each vertical post. Place the stripped log as a crossbeam into the grooves. Drill more holes on the post opposite the beam. Insert thin wooden sticks through the holes on the beam. Let them drop into the holes of the vertical posts. A click sound echoes. Soon the roof frame is completed. Use vines to weave the roof frame tightly, interwoven densely. Before long, the roof is finished. Use a large vine ring as the right window. Drill holes on the ring. Fix it to the post with bamboo pegs. The knocking sounds deep. The vine ring clings tightly to the post. Fill the gaps with vines. Xiao Shuai goes outside to dig some fine soil. Mix it with wild spring water. Bring it back and climb onto the roof. Stuff the soil into the gaps between vines and frame. Smooth it evenly by hand. Do the same for the window. To make it look nicer, dig some green moss to cover the roof. It instantly feels right. There is still an obstructing spot inside the hollow. Use a saw to level it. Lower your head and look up from below. An idea comes instantly. Quickly dig more mud and bring it back. Plaster it around the base. Raise the bottom part and smooth it. Then go outside to find a dry log. Saw it in half. Use an axe to hollow out the middle. Use a chisel to carve to ventilation holes. The chiseling sound is crisp. Apply mud to the middle of the dry log. Bring it into the hollow. Fix it between the upper and lower holes with small sticks. Place a half-dry log from above inside. Seal the gaps with mud. Thus, the fireplace is completed. After a short rest, Xiao Shuai cuts a section of bamboo. Use a chisel to open a vent hole in the bamboo. Then use the saw to cut the corresponding section. It fits perfectly as a chimney pipe. Apply some mud at the base to secure the pipe. Add some dry firewood into the stove. The crackling fire is truly soothing. Xiao Shuai lies down on the vine bed. Sunlight shines through the gaps. Extremely warm. Outside, leaves rustle. Very comfortable. After resting enough, continue saw bamboo into small sections, thanks to its hollow nature. One end goes under the fireplace, the other inserted into the reserved hole under the bed. Yes, the previous operation under the bed frame was to create a heated bed. Congratulations to those who answered correctly in the comments. Your eyes are sharp. The stove mouth is also plastered smooth with mud. Burn some more charcoal. Carefully push it into the bamboo pipe. Thick smoke immediately exits through the pipe. No suffocation at all. When warmth spreads to the heated bed, heat rises along the vines. The whole body warms up. All previous fatigue disappears. Rest like this for a while. The sunlight grows warmer. Stand up and continue perfecting the little nest. Find a log. Saw two thin boards. Use an axe to strip the bark. Cut into small pieces. Bring them into the hollow. Use wood shavings as brackets. Place the boards on top. Secure them firmly to the wall, just right for storing small items. Wrap a vine around the doorway. Secure it with wood shavings. Clamp a few short sticks in between as a frame. The door size basically takes shape. Find a thick piece of bark. Use charcoal to draw the door size on it. Saw it down and trim the edges neatly. Drill 2 holes at the bottom of the door. After preparing, bring it to the entrance. Drill 2 more holes on both sides of the frame. Insert 2 short sticks. Pass them through the reserved holes on the door. Thus, a simple and sturdy sliding door is installed. It opens and closes smoothly without sticking. Add a few small wooden strips on the door as steps when climbing onto it, making it more convenient. Drill a hole at the bottom of the door. Find a sturdy rope and thread it through. Also drill a hole at the top of the door. Thread the rope through the upper hole. A simple and sturdy sliding door is completed. Next is interior arrangement. Lay a layer on the ground. Then bring in several flat stones to pave it. The hollow instantly becomes clean and tidy. You're no longer afraid of dampness. Place the saw, drill bits, and small tools on the shelf made earlier. Add more dry firewood into the stove. The flame immediately flares up. Soon the hollow becomes warm. The fatigue of the past days disappears. Use the torch to light a candle and place it on the shelf. Under the soft light, the little nest feels even cozier. Then tidy the bed neatly. After finishing, start preparing a hearty dinner. Take out a huge duck leg from the backpack. Score several cuts on the surface with a knife. Sprinkle secret seasoning, rub it back and massage the duck leg all over. Let the seasoning penetrate. Cold pan, cold oil. Put the marinated duck leg into the pan on the stove to sear. Start frying. Carefully flip it with a knife. Soon one side turns golden and releases fat. The aroma fills the hollow. While frying the duck leg, slice tomatoes and cucumbers thinly into a bowl. Fresh colors, not greasy. When the duck leg is crispy outside and tender inside, on top of the vegetables. Then put a kettle of spring water on the stove to heat. A hearty wild feast is ready. Smell the warm fireplace. Enjoy the fragrant duck leg. This little relaxation in the wild is truly healing. Lift the boiling kettle from the stove. Pour a cup of hot water. Sip it slowly. Warmth spreads from the throat to the stomach. Look at the pitch-dark forest outside the window. Only the rustling leaves keep you company. It feels very reassuring. Stand up and smooth the bed again. Add some charcoal into the bamboo pipe. At midnight, the mountain temperature drops. This way, the heated bed will stay warm all night. Close the door conveniently. Pull the rope tight to secure it. Block out the cold air and night outside. The moment lying on the heated bed, soft and warm. The charcoal occasionally crackles. Xiao Shuai gradually falls asleep from an ancient tree to a cozy home. From wandering hungry to sleeping soundly. This is the romance of wild camping. If you like this immersive slow life in the wild, the healing night atmosphere, be sure to follow. Every night with gentle wild sounds accompany you into sleep. Follow so you won't get lost. See you in the next wild episode.